What's good, y'all? How everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well today. You already know who it is. It's your boy Mac of all games with his dirty ass glasses. And I'm back to tell y'all that we here with another interview with creative starring the Duck Goes Quack. Oh my god. I hope everybody is living wonderfully and being beautiful today. I am tired. I'm very tired. Let's see here. Welcome in, Duck. But yeah, there we go. There we go. We got it. We got everything. Everything's going well and well.
Hello.
Welcome in, Duck. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Matt?
Yeah, I can hear you. How we doing?
Perfect. Okay.
Say, how we doing?
I am nervous. I'm
I've
very
done,
nervous.
I've
But
done
I'm
like
excited.
all these ones you've been going to, all of these that I have done, and
I know.
everybody keeps saying they're nervous. Nervous this, nervous that.
I know. But still, it's like, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone.
How'd you say it?
I got my little duck plushie.
Oh, hopefully it'll protect you from these questions, because apparently you're scared of them. Um, we are. I'm looking for my questions actually. I mean, I know what they are, but my computer's being slow. I should have installed it. But first, how are we doing today? Appreciate y'all for coming through. Welcome in. Um, Welcome in, y'all. Again, if y'all don't know what this is an interview with creative starring Duck Goes Quack. Appreciate y'all for coming through. If you have any questions for Duck, drop it down below where the question mark and message bubble is located.
Right
So,
here.
while I am looking for this, how was your day?
My day was pretty good. I started off cleaning my room, making my bed, relaxing. That's all. Hey Duck. Hey, what's up? Just relaxing. Enjoy my day off, just watching anime and all that
We
jazz.
love anime. Well, some of us. I haven't watched anime in years.
Yeah,
Well, that's a lie. I did watch anime last
that's
year
a lie.
for like a good 2 episodes, but then Crunchyroll was like, I'm not going to load any more of this. I
Right.
feel that vibe.
Right. Let me just hold
If
this
that's
for
what you
one
need to
second.
do, I got to turn this light on because darkness isn't my friend. I was starting to blend into the background.
Ah,
All right. Well, I mean, we can get straight into it. Where did the name Duck Goes Quack come from?
well, actually, before the streaming and video games, I was a
Mm-hmm.
music producer. And everybody, I had this, this sound, how Metro Boomin and London on the Track had their very first, intro and their famous intro. I had one, and it was a girl. I forgot her name. I don't really get along with her, but it was a girl. She had like a very cute voice, and she just like, hey, just say Ducky on a beat, and she just say Ducky on a beat. So that's how I got it. And then my original gamer tag was TGOD underscore
Mm-hmm.
Duck. And I was just like, I just needed to change it, even though I got it
Okay.
changed for free. And here it goes, Duck Goes Quack.
Okay. I mean, now, how come we don't end our stream like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you end your stream, where's the tagline? You know what I'm saying? You raiding out, telling people, hey, we leaving, gonna raid somebody. Then you press a button and it says, Ducky goes quack, quack, quack. And then you leave.
I don't know. That's a good idea. I'm thinking about that now. I don't
Mm,
know.
big brain energy over here. You need to be using these
I
ideas.
got it.
You need to be
Yeah,
using the ideas.
I got a full. Yeah, I got a full book of ideas now. So now that's added to it. So thank you for
No
that, Mac. I really
problem.
appreciate
I mean, we all have our different stories
that.
about our names, and obviously your names come from something that you obviously do outside of streaming, but we haven't gotten to that part, so I'll definitely ask you more about that when we get to that point. um we'll move along to what kind of games are you into?
I'm into JRP
Mm-hmm.
games like Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. I'm working on playing Shin Megami Tensei after I finish playing Persona 3 FES. Um, shooting games, laughing games, mostly cardboard games. I said cardboard games. Tabletop
Mm-hmm.
games. Basically whatever is fun, I'll play it. But mostly it's
Mm-hmm.
JRPG.
Okay. Welcome in again, y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here. If you have any questions for
Hey, what's
Duck,
up,
please
Josh?
again put it down below where the question mark and message bubble is. Um, as you know, I'm also into JRPGs, but I think I'm more into TRPGs as well. JRPGs could be kind of difficult, and they also add that what is that? What is that called? Visual novel aspect of it, and you gotta get enough
Mm.
stat and points to raise your charm, your energy, stamina, whatever, to talk to certain people, and that could get kind of draining. But it's not terrible. You know what I'm saying? JRPGs is not bad. I haven't played any well I said I haven't played any Shinigami Tensei game. You wanna be on here, dear? Nah. Welcome in, Moon. Appreciate you for stopping by. You guys, thank y'all for being here. Deal try I don't know why you think you're just gonna be popping up in here. I don't think your name is Duck Goes Quack
Ah,
person. You just trying to
ah,
join the live. What you gotta say? I ain't asked you to be here. If you want to interview, you better go to the right connections. My email, my DMs is open, motherfucker. This ain't your goddamn interview. Shit.
this is
Exactly.
my interview,
We
nigga.
appreciate
It's
y'all
my
being
interview.
here. We appreciate y'all
And
being
mine.
here. But back
Mine.
the fuck up.
Yeah, I got
Back
my
up.
forehead big. I don't give a fuck.
Clear. The clear the fucking space.
Yeah.
Get
Fuck you
eliminated.
talking about?
Get the
Shit.
fuck out. Shit. Always people trying to come
Fuck
in
out
here
of here.
every time I have an interview, bro.
Golly.
So it's one of y'all motherfuckers that be
It's
playing
all
games.
right. But hey, look, every minute, I said every minute, every interview that you do, it's good. I fucking love it. Every interview, like even the interviews I miss, I'll go straight to your YouTube the day after, knowing that you upload it and watch it. I'll be at work just on my headphones, knowing that knowing that I just love it. Like Cruise interview, I missed James Box, James BMX interview was amazing, and it was great. I fucked with it. I
Thank
like
you.
it.
But we ain't talk about them. We talk about you. So,
No,
like
yeah.
I said, JRPGs is it's a good avenue, and not everybody watches JRPGs because of how slow they are. And it's kind of why I stopped playing them. I haven't beaten Persona 5 yet,
Mm-hmm.
but Persona 5 is once you get to the last boss, you either gonna be greatness incarnate, or you're gonna be where I am. Haven't played that game for the
Right.
last
You're
2 to 3
going to
months, so
and and on top of that, it's like when I stream Persona games, it's a
yep.
lot of reading. It's so much reading to the point where you just don't even feel. I just don't even feel like reading it. I'm just like, you know what, guys? I'm just going to skip through it. If you want to go back to my stream when I finish streaming, you can just pause and read. But I really, everybody enjoys it. Even when Persona 3 Portable first came out, I had an emulator that had
Mm-hmm.
Persona 3 FES, and I had so many views. I have a person that actually followed me. It was like, thank God nobody didn't really, thank God nobody just played Persona 3 instead of Persona 3 Portable, because they block so
Mm-hmm.
many good parts of it. Like they cut off the good scenes. And he followed me on Instagram. I
Mm-hmm.
said they follow me on Instagram, and they spread the word like, hey, this person, they're not only just playing all Persona games, playing the exact one that everybody wants to have. and I had so many views after that one. It was great. I love it. Now the story mode, I'm getting
Right.
there. It's a slow burn, but it's like, oh
Take
gosh,
your time.
sorry, but it's
We ain't
like
going nowhere. We here.
it's like it's just it's pretty good. I fucks with it. Minus the song, Mass Destruction, because someone plays it constantly. It was a lot, but uh, either way, I enjoyed the game.
Mass
I loved it.
what? Mass destruction? You know I'm trying to do some mass
Yeah,
destruction around here with all that mass destruction.
Mass Destruction.
You
Yeah,
feel
Mass
me? You
Destruction.
feel me?
I'm tired of the
We right here. We right here. We right here. So, for those
yeah.
again who are here, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Again, go down below, get that question mark and messages as we got some questions later, or maybe I won't. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel.
Anyway,
But since we're talking about Persona, what has been your very favorite game, or what has been your top 3 favorite games?
my top three
Mm-hmm.
favorite games in my head right now: Saints
Mm.
Row 2. That's a very good game. Dear God, Mac, that's a good question. Saints Row 2,
Mm-hmm.
that's like one of my favorites. Um, Dead by
Mm.
Daylight. Yeah, I know, right? And I barely played it. And my very
Mm.
first Persona 4. Persona 4 became one of my favorites. Now since I played it, I brought the game twice. And that's how good it is.
Shut your bitch ass up, Ja. I'll answer the fucking questions when we answer the fucking questions. Calm your ass down.
You know
Anyways,
what, y'all? Ja, stop.
Yaki Ta take over. Fucking wild. Anyways,
Please.
I've never played
But
I've
yes.
never played Saints Row 2. I've played 3. I think that was the last one. Was it 4? Whatever the last not the last one that just came out, but the last one in the series. I think that was 4 or 3. Was it 4? Was it 3?
It was I think it was Got Out of
Yeah.
Hell. That was the last
Yeah.
Saints Row
The
game.
one before that one.
Well, before they made
The
that
one before
remake.
Get Out of Hell, yeah.
That
Excuse me.
crappy remake.
I played
Yeah.
the one before that one and the Get Out of Hell. I've never played the second one, so I don't know how it looks in a serious mode. But if you're saying it's good, I might have to go back through the series and try it out. But I don't think that for me personally, I would go back to like the remake because a lot of people said that was disgusting or they didn't like it. I'm pretty sure you picked it up and
Yeah. It was
I don't think it was working for you or something.
Yeah, I picked it up, and my controller wasn't really working with it, and then I tried my keyboard. That didn't work too well, and then you know how when it gets buggy, you see your characters doing
Yeah,
the
we
T
love a T
sign.
poser.
It was yeah, it was that, and then it was just like, oh no, I gotta like return this. They only gave me $64 back, which but not my like real money, but like they gave me like a gift card instead of like my actual crash. So I just spent it all on Fortnite and pretty much yeah.
You
I
spent
was
it on
bad. I was
Fortnite.
bad.
You could
But
have bought a different game. You
yes,
didn't
I
even play.
spent
You
it
didn't even
on
say
Fortnite.
Fortnite was one of your top 3 favorite games. But you put money into it. That's
Well,
crazy.
yeah, I did put money into it.
$64.
It was the vibe. Everybody was playing Fortnite. Yeah, $64 since Fortnite. Look, hey, I had an addiction to Fortnite. I really don't want to talk about that, but it's I don't know what to do with the money besides just use it on
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite. But it was like very very buggy. I didn't like it. I was like very upset. And then a month after, they said, oh, we finally fixed the game. So whatever you had, whatever you had to, you have, oh damn, whenever you had the chance to get your money back, we can give you the game for free. And I was pissed. I was real
Yeah,
pissed.
that's what happens to a lot of games nowadays, especially for I assume I think it was PC related, so that makes sense. If it's not console, it's not optimized enough for PC games because every PC is different. You know what I'm saying? So they always optimize for different PCs, but some PCs just don't know how to handle it. I mean, it has the same issue. A lot of games that come on PC and also on console, they always have that same issue that Cyberpunk 2077 had. But Cyberpunk had a
Mm-hmm.
much longer time before they actually fixed it. You know what I'm saying? So don't even you could probably get it in the future and play it yourself eventually, maybe kind of sort of. You'll think about it. Um,
I'll, I'll think about it. But it will be on my console, okay? It will be on PlayStation 4, not my PC. Oh hell no! I just had a lot of I had a valuable lesson.
yeah.
Like I should have waited, but
No,
it is what it
I
is.
would.
Time to go on
I would
GameStop.
check it. I would check out the second one. Well, I'll check out the original series, but I'm not gonna play the third one again. Actually, no. Actually, I think I have the whatever the last one was. I have it, but I don't know if I have it on my computer. But now you said Dead by Daylight was also one of those, and now Dead by Daylight is no longer
Yeah,
being used. Why you stop playing Dead by Daylight? But playing $64 into Fortnite.
I didn't. Okay, wait, hold on, before you get there, before you put too much dip on your chip, Mac. I had friends who played Dead by
Okay.
Daylight a lot. And then they stopped playing it. And I was like, okay, well then I should just play it by myself. And then I just kept playing with randoms. They just stand there and do nothing. They either just fuck up the totems, and I usually just die and they never get me back. And it's
Mm.
just
Sounds
it's
like
hell.
excuses, but okay.
You know.
Keep going. Continue. I'm listening. I got my ears open. My ears open. Go ahead. Continue.
No. I, it's just it's just I didn't.
So, since it's one of your top three favorite games, how
It was.
how about
Well, I
welcome
said
in
what.
unicorns? Appreciate again for y'all to come through. Um, how about trying to get more of your audience and your viewers to play games with you? You just have a Dead by Daylight, time. Excuse me. Tell your viewers, say, hey viewers, I need more people that don't suck to join me in this and play those games with your viewers. You know what I'm saying? There should never be a reason why you can't
Mm-hmm.
play your favorite game. At the end of the day, it's supposed to be your favorite game, and if you have fun with it, let people see that you're having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And I play a lot of games by myself sometimes, but all games is much more fun. Yep, there go unicorns right there. Unicorns, add Duck right now so y'all can
Right.
play together. Don't give her no excuses why she could not be making
Yes,
no Dead by
please.
Daylight content. You won't be seeing me though.
Yes,
You won't be seeing me though. But the content will be there.
please.
And again, if y'all haven't followed Duck, do it
Yes.
now. But yeah. And you said what was your third again? Your third was Persona.
Call it
Right. Persona 4.
Persona
Persona 4
4.
Golden, the
Yeah.
greatest JRPG ever, at least in my opinion. I don't know about y'all. If you never played a JRPG and you skip past Persona 4, Persona 3 is okay, but it ain't Persona 4. I'm just saying. You say you suck
Mm-mm.
sometimes?
It
We
ain't
all suck
Persona 4.
sometimes. Some suck harder
Music is
than
amazing.
others, balls and all. But, we're not going to talk about that. Anyways, so
Oh my.
about Persona. Persona 4 is a good game. Definitely one of the best JRPGs.
Yes.
I played that so many times. When we had and that's interesting to talk about that because the Vita came out 11 years ago, did today or yesterday, and that's when I played that shit. Shut your ass up, Sora. Welcome in. And no, it was a great game. So as a top 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 three. I think the games is great.
Amazing.
I don't know about Dead by Daylight,
Amazing.
but we're not gonna talk about that. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, the music, like from the story to the music to like the final culprit. It's just top tier. Like, come on now. I know everybody's favorite song on Persona 4 is
I don't know
Heartbreak,
about that.
Heartbreak. Like,
I'm
come on
talking
now.
about that one.
Like, it's
Heartbreak is a
amazing.
lot.
You know what?
I'm tired of Heartbreak. You know, I'm
You tired
tired
of
of that song.
Heartbreak?
Look, as someone who played the same game multiple times, I'm tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, ugh, shit.
Man, I'll be at work blasting it. Like, Heartbreak,
No, that's
Heartbreak. Like, come on, man. I understand. I understand we play the game. I understand you play the
it's
game
not
multiple times,
bad,
but
but
come
not Heartbreak.
on. Like,
That
it's just,
it's
mm.
top tier, but I'm not I'm not doing that. So what made you want to start your content creation journey? Job, sir.
Um, actually, you when I when you first started your stream, and it was like very inspired. Like, I was very inspired by it, and seeing you go on, your when I when seeing you go to the affiliate status, I was like, you know what, fuck it, might as well just do it. I was in, like, during quarantine, I was like really in this really dark shadow, and somehow I didn't have any goal, any any goal to like start streaming. I was just focusing on school and other stuff. I mean,
Uh-huh.
focusing on my family as well. But streaming was like literally right behind
Uh-huh.
my school. And then you started your affiliate status, and then having up to 400 followers. And now that told me to, like, hey, you need to start your streaming. You need to
Uh-huh.
start streaming now, because you seen your friend Mac gone from YouTube
Yeah.
making his skits to as a known as a celebrity on
Thank
Twitch.
you.
To me, you're a
I ain't there
celebrity.
yet, but
I
thank you.
fuck with you. You are my celebrity. Like, I just want to have a little. I just want to have a little,
I ain't
signature
there yet, but I
autograph. That's
appreciate
all.
it.
Like, oh my god, that. But yes, and then the fam. Before I joined the fam, it was crew. It was perp, and it was Queen, and I was watching them playing Jackbox with Wiz, and I was like, yo, all these black
Mhm.
women are streaming. Yeah, you're gonna have to do something. So, and I definitely did it. I finally did it. I grabbed, went on Amazon, grabbed like a few cheaper items to start my stream, and then ask a few questions from the fam, and then y'all, I said fam, and then talk about OBS and stuff, and then that's how I did it. And then now I really, like to thank you and the fam that brought me up to
No
this day.
problem. I appreciate I appreciate the kind words. Like I said, I ain't there yet. No celebrity status here. We're just doing the thing
Oh,
slowly.
you made it, man.
I
You made
make
it.
it where I
You
want
made
to
it.
be. We
It's
go
only up.
only go up here from here. You're right. Give me 1 second. I need water. Water. Shit.
Water.
I always drink
Water.
water during these streams because water is important. H2 fucking up.
Okay. I definitely need
I'm just
water
saying, water
too.
is
So.
important. But yeah, like I don't remember who I told, but I do find inspiration from everybody that's that we all know. Because they're always doing something new, they're always doing something inventive, something different. We always learn from different in watching in different people, but it's really cool to see people that people that you are friends with, and people that are starting on your or have started on your level, which is basically damn near nothing, no social media presence at all in that area, go to a different area than you. And you're just like, like as you said, like, oh, I can probably do this. You know what I'm saying? So being able to start is the most important part. You know what I'm saying? And then you grow out and you got your own little thing. You got your own little community. And they know what you're here. They know what you're for. Or they know what you're known for, rather, and they're here for your presence on Twitch as a platform. You know, they come for the good vibes, they come for the good games, and that's always great to build that community. And for most of my the interviews so far, we've always been continuously talk about how important community is. Um, and when you're coming out of COVID or during COVID, and a lot of people started streaming around that time, and a lot of people stopped streaming around that time. And I can seriously tell you, everybody, when we were all before we all met and stuff, like back in 2021, and I mean like the OnlyFans, there was a lot of people I saw on stream consistently, and then around at the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022, they all disappeared. See, I know that what shut the fuck up. Delicious.
Mhm.
But to keep going now is much tougher than it used to be when you had COVID, because now there's nothing keeping you inside no more. So you lose all those people that you used to know. And are you going to be one of those that's going to continue to stay on Twitch? Or are you going to be one of those people that's going to be like, you know what, the Twitch thing was cool, but let me actually try to go out and live life outside of Twitch. So to stick with Twitch is a commitment, but if you have fun with it, and if you have fun with it, and it's something that's important to you, especially your community, keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? And then, it's always great to find inspiration in everyone and everything. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it, though. But now, we're going to ask the question, who is your top content creators? You could be one person or 1, 2, and 3. So 3 people. And how have they inspired your content in any way? And I guess the question wouldn't be like why did it start and so forth, like, you know what I mean? But more so, what about these
Mm-hmm.
people's content have you implemented into your own content? You don't have to say I stole this. Just say you was inspired.
Actually, I just
She said she ain't got no top 3. She
I
said
just
y'all
did.
fucking bitches. Do better.
Like, look, this is a lot of like everybody I know that streams is very phenomenal.
Okay.
I don't have
Well,
a
you can have a
top
top 1.
three.
You can. I mean, you could
Um,
be. You can have the. You could be like, yeah, man.
top
Just
one,
say everybody. I guess that's a cop out, but I won't judge.
the top.
And it
Okay.
don't have to be people you know. It just
I'm
have to
trying
be
to think.
people that has inspired your content. You can say Burleezy or something, but if they inspire your content, they don't need to be up
It
there.
was. I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna say
Okay.
Afro Sinji. I mean Afro Sinji, and like I inspired like his hype, like his energy, like every time that you go to his streams, it's just like, yo, I'm excited, like very excited to see like his energy, and like every time he wins a tournament, like I said tournament, every time he wins like a Dragon Ball Fighters tournament, he gets hyped, like, let's go, nigga, like, that's who I want to be, like,
Mm-hmm.
a very energetic person. Like, I want anybody that just come to my streams and be like, yo, this person's dope. Like, she's so hyped all the time. Like, goddamn, can she just where's her sleep? Did she have me sleep? But like, um, and on top of that, he's like a whole nerd. Like his intros is amazing. I wanted to, try to be a YouTuber, but
Yeah.
it's a lot. And and after Berleezy's YouTube got deleted out of nowhere, and then Corey Kenshin's racist shit was like, okay, that's an issue. And And it's not just happened to Corey Kenshin. It happened to every
Mm-hmm.
black YouTuber, and he's not the only one. But Afro Sinji, he's like just the prime of like hype. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's just
Okay.
amazing, and his intros are like just top
I
tier.
don't I think I followed him at one point on Twitter. I think I still follow on Twitter. He might not just be posting a
Hmm.
lot. Um, but I don't think I've ever seen any of his videos. I know him, I know what he does, but I don't think I've ever seen any of his videos. But you're the first person that said Afro Syndrome. Um, a lot of people go to course, specifically like Corey Kenshin, Burleezy, and that one other guy. I can't remember his name right now. All people I don't watch. Like I've told people before, I never really was interested in content creation or streamers or all that other stuff. Like I have a couple people I could say, but
Hmm.
probably like one or two that did YouTube content. But I never had that focus. Like, oh, I'm inspired by this person I saw streaming and doing that because I didn't really care about streaming. I just care about playing games. You know what I'm saying? So to go from caring about just playing games and then making your own content and inspiring to make your own content, a lot of people have their own not unresolved. Oh, that's not the word I'm looking for. A lot of people have a way of inspiring people to do things that they didn't think that they were going to do. I didn't think you were going to start streaming, but now you are. You're making content. You're creating great content. You know what I'm saying? That content that you probably didn't expect to be making 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 2023 now, not 2021.
Right.
Fucking God, it's old. Um,
Yeah,
get
they're good.
out of here.
You're not
Yeah.
old.
Appreciate you though. Um, so being inspired by the hype man aspect of Afro Senju. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Dashi. That's the motherfucker's name. Was Dashi. Um,
Dashy, oh, good lord! I haven't watched
yeah,
Dashy since high school.
people still
Dear
watch him.
God,
Um, I think, I think
yeah.
to be a content creator these days, you have to be a content creator in general these days, especially for somebody that started like back when we were all teenagers, most of us anyways, or young adults, whatever you want to call that. And to be a content creator now is difficult. And the same thing goes for like singers and rappers and just musicians in general compared to actors and actresses. Because actors and actresses, they're fine. Fucking Morgan Freeman, Samuel L. Jackson, Donald Sutherland, um, any other old motherfucker that started back when I wasn't even born yet is still making, movies today. You know,
Hmm.
Samuel L. Jackson is pretty much best way about that. He was making movies before I was born, and now he's fucking, Nick Fury and a whole Avengers type situation deal. He's been acting for a very long time, is basically what I'm saying. So he didn't really have to adjust to the world that much to keep his job, to keep making his money. Because as an actor, he's able to play different roles in different parts that they need him
Hmm.
for. Even though his roles are the same, technically. You know what I'm saying? He always play that motherfucker's fuckerling. You know what I'm saying? Compared to like musicians,
Right.
your voice will go out. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, in being an actor, you can lose your voice. You can do stuff. You got like Val Kilmer was one person who lost his voice. He had throat cancer, so he can't speak anymore like he once would like to. You got Bruce Willis. He ended up with a whole situation where his he no longer can remember things. Something wrong with his brain. I forgot what. Yeah,
Demen- I think
yeah,
dementia,
yeah,
which is pretty
exactly. And
sad.
that's something that stops actors. And then you got Michael J. Fox. He has I forgot what it was. He got the shakes. I'm gonna call him the shakes for now. If that's disrespectful, let me know. But he got the shakes. I can't remember what it's called though. I think it's Tourette's. Tourette's. I think he has Tourette's. I think.
Tourette's.
I might be wrong. I don't remember. He has
Yeah,
something that stops him from acting now. My whole point is Parkinson's. Thank
yeah.
you, John. I was wrong about Tourette's. He has Parkinson's
Mm.
disease. So my whole point is when you are um, social media creator, content creator like Twitch, it is much harder to keep your job because the times are always changing with the people, and you can't exactly fit the role. Crew, welcome in. I know you're in the hospital. We hope you feel better. Thank you for being
Crew,
here. You need to be rested.
crew. I
I,
can't see these questions.
oh, she's
I
not
really
saying
can't
any
see them.
questions. She didn't say anything yet. She just joined in. I hope you
I
feel
mean,
better, crew. We
damn.
wish you the best.
Hope you feeling better.
But when it comes down to it, it's hard to keep that. That's why you lose so many you viners. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm-hmm.
and you lost over time, lost a couple of YouTubers over time. But it's hard to adjust because nobody, kids change. We grow as adults. So the content, as you said, I haven't watched Dashy since high school. Your like for Dashy has died. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to be inspired in this day and age, keeping that flow going is very difficult. That's why a lot of these people switch to different lanes. So yeah, um, grabbing the hype man aspect of Afro Sensual is great for you as a person because that's your vibe. That's what you're on. But it also you switch it up and you make it your own thing. That's what's always important. You know what I'm saying? So to continue to just do that. Just keep being yourself at the end of the day. Um,
Right. And that's the most important in life, just being
exactly.
yourself.
Um, what goals do you want to accomplish this year for your content?
What goals? I would say not only just communicate with people on my Discord. I would just say try to play more, more games that makes. What can I say? Try to play more games instead of me playing Persona and Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, and all that stuff that we all come together and play. Um, I'm thinking about doing a game show, and I haven't really
Mm,
got all the materials yet. So it's due to save money for other things, but it's just life. I'm trying not to burn out. That's the thing, and I would just say try to communicate. Playing with your community. That's like much more.
mm.
You know, playing with my community more and communicate with my community on Discord because I haven't barely, due to, real life situations and work.
Mm.
And that's hard. And that's like one of the least reasons why I didn't want to have a Discord because, stuff keeps happening in life. Shit happens. And not only that, I would just say try to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you haven't been playing a lot more different games because you're just not interested in those types of games? Or
Um, I just been, playing the same type of games. I just haven't. I really want to play different games, but I just always goes back to, the different, the same
right?
games I always play.
But why?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, why?
Well,
Mm.
I don't know.
Well, the next time you
It's just
stream,
I guess, I just got so comfortable playing the same games, and I just, hey, like I
do you
felt
feel
comfortable
like
playing it.
when it comes down to it, it's just something that you saw that you are noticing that will give you numbers? Is it a numbers game, and then you're just used to the numbers coming from that specific game, and you don't want to lose the numbers because of the game? If you change the game, like if you're playing Fortnite all the time, you're always getting 12 viewers playing Fortnite, but if you feel like you switch to something else, then those 12 viewers will not come around, or you just, whenever you sit down at your computer, Persona's just already loaded up. You seeing everybody, just sitting there, just like, hey, Duck, play us. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, shit. Yeah.
Right. Right. I just
Mm-hmm.
felt, comfortable playing, those type of games. I just, one day I'm working, I just like, hey, I feel like playing Persona. Or, hey, I feel like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I feel like getting my ass whooped in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Why not? Just show the world that I'm somewhat bad to it, but I can, play good games. But it's just, I enjoy it. I just love it. I love playing the type of
Okay.
games.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to change it up, but if it is your goal to change it up, you definitely will have to slowly but surely just play something new. You know what I'm saying? I know you were playing,
Mhm.
I think. I think you were playing. You were definitely playing drunken golf with friends yesterday, um, or something of that nature. I don't know if you were drunk before or after it, but everybody was playing golf with friends yesterday, except for me, because I wasn't invited. I wasn't invited. No one said, "Hey Mac, you want to play golf with friends?" They said, "No, fuck you, Mac. Of all games, you too good for us. We don't want you around. We
Wow!
gonna play golf with friends by ourselves, cause you a
Nobody.
fuck nigga. You
Well,
goddamn monkey.
nobody.
You goddamn negroid." I felt the vibes, and I ain't get no goddamn invite. Yeah. Anyways, I still love y'all though. However, you need to play golf with friends on your stream next time. If you playing something, you should say, "Hey guys, I'm about to load up the stream, and I'm gonna stream the game. Don't say anything too crazy." You know what I'm saying? But I'm streaming the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I just. Damn. Excuse me. My plushie's in the way. What I'm trying to say is, Mac, we was just like, I was just on campus Discord, like, hey, we should all just play, go with friends, and we did, and then I get the drink in, and that was it. we had ball, but I thought about, what, that will be added on the list as well. So golf with friends. Well, I'm trying my best to communicate with everybody,
Um,
but yeah.
um,
I need to. The one thing is, I just need to get out of my comfort zone, and that's the
yeah.
hard part.
So it is definitely a comfort zone issue. Yeah, like I said, if that is your goal, that's what you're trying to do. It's always important to just start slow. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, excuse me. If you already playing something different, load up the stream. I don't know how long it takes you to take your
Mm-hmm.
stream up or turn your stream on, but it's 3 clicks over here on my laptop, 2 clicks on my computer, and a third click if I want the game. It's That's how easy it is for me. And I'll be playing the same games all the time myself. Then I'll be trying to tell people, look, I'm ready to play something else. I'm down to play this, I'm down to play that, down to play that. And some people come through, some people don't. Um, really depends. Multiplayer wise, let people know what you're trying to play. You know what I'm saying? You got a computer, you got a PS4. Multiplayer game wise, definitely do that. Like I said, your next stream ease into something different, you can start off a Persona. Don't be like, don't be like Perp and be playing or doing one thing for 4 hours. And even though you said you was gonna play something else, you know what I'm saying? She just chapter 3 for 7 hours, and then finally played 30
Oh,
minutes of God of War. You know what I'm
right,
saying? If you're gonna be playing, Fortnite, and then you want to play, I don't know what other game you might want to play. Don't play 7 hours of Fortnite, 30 minutes of the other game. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta like push yourself in it slowly. Start
mm,
definitely by just as you said, communicating with more people, whether it's the fam, whether it's your community, because I'm sure your viewers would like to play with you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Fortnite, there's many other games out there that people can play on with you on. There's new games coming out. You know what I'm saying? So if it is your goal to expand your horizon, become a variety streamer, besides the games that you play, do that. You know, you said Saints Row 2 was your favorite game, top three. You be playing Saints Row 2.
Yes, but privately, but not streaming it. But it's like one of my
So
favorites.
you're not gonna
So
share with the world your favorite
the
game?
story
You
mode.
being stingy? That's crazy.
I just enjoyed it. Never thought of playing it. Worldwide. I said worldwide. Never thought of playing it on Twitch because I tried it on. I brought it on Steam. It was a great deal, like $14. And next thing you know, I don't have the game. Saints Row 2 didn't have a controller, access to it, so I had to use the keyboard, and I'm not very very good on the keyboard. So I just like, what? Let me just not play the
Mm.
game
That,
on
that sounds
PC.
like excuses. Play on mouse and keyboard.
But hey, but I'm trying. I've always just played it. I always just played my games on my controller.
Time for
So
something new.
yeah, I'm just so used to it. I'm
Try
I'm
something
trying back. God
new.
damn it.
If you can't, you gotta make everything. Sorry, not make everything. Everything is content creation. If you cannot play if you are used to playing it on PC, on controller, and you are forced to do it on mouse and keyboard, do it on mouse and keyboard. Let people know in your title screen, say we playing this mouse and keyboard, but it's ass. Whatever you have to do to let people know and say this is why I'm doing so terrible. Let people enjoy you fail. Failing is the fun part of streaming. We want to see you cry, fail, yell, get frustrated at the game. I can tell you how many times that a lot of people don't be looking at my keyboard and mouse or my controller shit, but I be switching from that. I don't know how to do mouse and keyboard, but I have to do it for certain games, and then my shit be all like this. I'm like, I want to control my control, but I can't control that. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something that if it's a game you enjoy, you need to share it with the world or your community. Everything is content. Your fails, your wins, and then whatever's in between. So don't be afraid to do it. That's a fact of the day. Um,
Okay. All right. Okay, we'll do that.
no,
Thank you,
no
Mac.
problem. So what about content creation would you say has been the most positive and the most negative for you?
Um, say that question one more time, Mac. I'm
What
so sorry.
about what
You
about
were you
content
were
creation has been the most positive and the most negative for you?
the most positive for content creation. I would say just I would say just
Take
sorry,
your
I'm a little
time.
nervous. I would say just I would say my energy, bring out the energy and vibes. Great energy. My humor, my comedy. I make people laugh. That's my thing. I
Mm-hmm.
like to make people laugh. Um, like my costumes. Like I love the people. I love when my followers like save up their points in order to to let me wear this specific costume until the end of
Mm-hmm.
the stream. It could be well, not any costume because you know how Twitch is. Um, uh, in the negatives is just the I would say I don't know my negatives. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the negatives of my negatives of
Mm-hmm.
content yet, because I haven't gone through my negatives of content creating yet.
Okay.
Everybody has like their negatives in content creation. I mean, creating. But I feel like I haven't had that yet. But I feel like it's coming. It's on its way. It's just not there yet. If you
Right.
get what I'm saying.
It's fine. It's okay. Not everybody has to experience, negative things. Like, I can't really say I've had any negative experiences with content that I would say would be significant to that question in my case, because you're always going to have some failures. You know what I'm saying? Your stream going to go down. Your game not going to work. Your controller died. Your internet fell. These are all negatives, but they're not negatives I would say is big enough to experience for that question. But, community is always a positive for a streamer, because that is the icing on the cake that is your stream. The game is, one layer, you are another layer, but the icing on the cake is your community. And the fact that you are able to keep your community, and not only keep them, but engage them, is a important and something you should be proud of for yourself, because not everybody can do that. Not everybody can make a stream happen and have someone in their stream. So a lot of people lose people. You know what I'm saying? So to come up, jeez, that shit got bright. To come up and start your stream and, keep inviting people back to your stream the way you do, and make them want to spend their points, because obviously they have to be in your stream to get the points they need to, make you do a cosplay, and all these other things. That means that you as a creator are the positive in your own stream. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to be proud about. Uh, so, if no one's told you, be proud of yourself for what you are doing as a Twitch streamer. Yeah. So you don't gotta have a negative. Just exist. Exist and have fun. Sorry, live and have fun. You can't exist these days. As Perp would say. We see you, Perp. We know you in here. I guess technically you talked about this, but what would you say is the unique quality of your stream that cannot be found anywhere else? And it's fine. I asked this question to Gemma. She felt the same way. I don't think there was anything specific, but it doesn't have to be something, that it's something that you feel is unique to your stream. Don't think about anybody else's. It's your stream, your content.
I would say the unique. I would say me wearing costumes and joke with my community.
Okay.
Like I like the glizzy
For
costume I
shame.
always wear. Like that I meant to throw it away, yeah, but it's just every time I wear the glizzy costume, I play the hot dog song. So, and then after I play the hot dog song, and then I just, I just usually just play whatever game that I have, and then until I just wear the glizzy costume until I finish ending my stream.
I understand. Girl, I didn't ask you that question because I didn't think of the question until after the streams. So don't worry about that. You'll get it next year if you come to if you do interview next year, because obviously you gotta do a yearly thing. Y'all gotta come back. Love you too, Matt. Per Ring Crew. Shit, everybody name us.
Love you, Perp. Love you, Kurt.
Perfect. Say
love you,
shit.
Perp.
She don't like us. It was just crew.
Damn.
But yeah. No, I think that's very unique. Like, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing a costume yet. We haven't reached that point in my career, and that's like I said, it's always when you have a little something that will put a little spice on your stream. It's always important. Um, that's yeah, that's important. Not really much you can say about that. That's a unique quality. Be proud of it. Um,
Very proud of it.
what?
Fun fact: I almost threw away that costume the day after. Well, the day after the Halloween party I went through, but I was just like, you know what? Let me just keep it in the closet, and then here it is. You
Maybe
know.
one day, crew, but not today. What do you think? What are your? But that same question again. What are your hobbies and interests outside of content creation?
Hobbies outside of content creation, I would
Okay.
say knitting. Knitting is like one of my favorite. It's like my only hobby. It was knitting and sewing, but then I got fucked up, and then I somehow like the needle and thread like really like stabbed my finger, and I was like, you know what, not anymore. And then I just went to like I just went to just knitting. So now I'm knitting scarves. I just knit
Okay.
like the second scarf. So and I just gave my mom. It was a pretty pink and yellow, one of her favorite colors scarf, so she wears all the time, and she takes pictures of it. But yeah, knitting, and then now on Saturday I will be crocheting with Wiz and
Mm-hmm.
a few other people, and I can't wait. So I'm very excited. Now I got my crochet stuff. It's in the closet now. So that's a brand new. That's actually a brand new um hobby now. So crocheting. So it's very excited, but knitting is like one of my number one top priority hobby, because you get to relax and think about what you're going to make, and on
Mm-hmm.
top of that you have your music, your podcast, whatever you playing or reading. I said reading, listening to, and you just kept going on, up, down, left, and right, down, and that's it. I just love it. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing. It's wonderful.
Now, in the beginning, you brought up that where part of your name comes from is from being into music. So, what made you stop doing music, or are you still doing it, but you didn't say anything about that as a hobby?
I stopped doing it because
Mm-hmm.
life situations. Which is understandable. I feel like I would say I'm burnt out, but it was you know how people are like very very mean to you, like, oh, you think you're gonna be a music producer. It was like that, but like, and then on top of that, like, I just stopped being a music producer, and burned out. I just
Okay.
couldn't.
Well, hopefully you don't get burnt out on streaming and content creation
No.
in general like that. But you're always definitely going to have people who don't want you to succeed in anything and everything, whether that's, you know, producing and streaming and all the other things in that nature. I'll turn my brightness up because I'm dark as fuck. Um, but, you know, don't let people stop you from doing something that you enjoy and love. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Because you're always going to have somebody that don't think that you're going to succeed, or they don't like your stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you like your stuff and you want to keep doing what you want to do in that regard, and that's something that you enjoy, definitely do it. And it's good to see you getting into the knitting and the crocheting part of your hobbies and bringing them to Twitch. So that literally means that for stream on Saturday, you should be streaming yourself knitting instead of not streaming. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, I,
Mhm.
yeah. I will be streaming
She said
Saturday,
she's
crocheting.
streaming Saturday crocheting. You better be there or be square, nigga. Ah,
Yeah.
ah, nigga, nigga, with the A,
Nigga,
with the A.
look, y'all, I
Yeah,
would
yeah,
really want y'all
yeah.
to
I said A. Anyways,
just want y'all to just come by. Let's say hello.
She's
That's
knitting
all.
and crocheting.
I'm crocheting. We're crocheting a duck, or I think it was a duck or something. But I just can't wait. And but let you know that you'll see some frustration. Like, goddamn, I can't go through it. Like, what kind of
I said,
what kind of yarn is this?
hey,
Like, goddamn. But but yeah, I just can't wait. I can't wait. Also, I don't know why I can't have these comments. I don't know.
well, like I said, it's getting every time I ask people about these things, you know, I always try to get them to push their hobbies and their interests into their content for themselves, because doing yourself a favor by adding your little, you know, not everybody's thing belongs into their content. There's literal sex workers out there. You know, you're not going to see them sucking dick on Twitch. That would make
Mm-hmm.
them horrible. But
Oh,
I'm just
I mean,
saying, um, doing what you love, something that's a hobby, and putting it into your content is fun because you get to share that with people. You get to find more people interested in that, and maybe you might introduce somebody into that they may not have known that they would be interested in. So always stream. Everything's content. Always. You got a whole job at where you work at. You can be live streaming there. Like, oh, guys, look, I'm live streaming here. You know, we about to do this, that, and that. We about to meet all these people, all these customers. Every time, every time a Karen says something to me, I'm gonna put on a article of clothing or whatever. That's don't do that. But that's content. Shit. Um, what would you tell someone who wants to start content creation?
um,
Mm.
start slow. Start slow. Don't just like, oh, I'm gonna get the one of the most greatest PCs that Markiplier and PewDiePie, Markiplier and PewDiePie has. Like, oh, I'm gonna have it. You're not gonna have it. I mean, if you have the money for it, yes, you can have it. But I would just say start off researching, because researching is like your best friend, and then audio is not your best friend as well. You're gonna have to tweak your audio before you stream, and it's one of the most headaches, like one of the worst headaches I ever had in my life. Um, uh, Make sure whatever your streaming software you use, whether it's OBS or Twitch. Twitch has a streaming software, which is crazy. I just found out the other day, and whatever streaming software you have, make sure it's
Mm-hmm.
updated, make sure it's good to go, and overlays are nice looking, really nice. Make sure your follower goal, your whatever goal you have on top of your overlay, make sure it's not too big, but like just like it's right up there, like where
Mm-hmm.
your viewers can see. Um, Try to try to, like you said, content. Anything can be content like failing content. That's part of that. I would say if you want to do like an IRL, that's fine. But try to have a budget for your your PC stuff. So I said PC stuff, but try to have the budget for it, because I have a Logic Tech Cam, and it wonders. It costs $65, not 300. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not, but 65. It was great. My blue microphone, I it's a love and hate situation with that microphone, but as long as you can, work with it before you stream, that's fine. You're good to go. Make sure you have the right system, or graphics card. If you wanted to play, if you want to stream on your PlayStation or your different
Mm-hmm.
system, you gotta have a graphics card. Um, it took me a minute to have a graphics card, and I was just playing Fortnite on my PC laptop for
Uh-huh.
like months, and I hated it. It was just, but I saved money for it, and it's worth it. But it does have its glitches and frozen so randomly. But just research on having research a lot. So yeah.
Okay. I don't know why Light did that, but it's whatever. Um, all that's to say, start slow, knowing what you want, and budgeting and making sure that you are able to do what you want to do without losing your life and limbs over it. You don't want to end up homeless with a graphics card. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be out here living out on the street, sleeping on your graphics card. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. That's what I got. And there was a lot of trial and error. You know, put in there. But we are at our last two questions, so we're gonna ask the questions from the chat. Remember, chat, if you're still here, if you have been here for the beginning, I love you. If you joined in late, like Big Tex would do, then definitely make sure you put a question mark
Oh,
and
text.
put a question in the question mark message box. So, Jaw said, "Why do you like the nasty ass cheesecakes?" Because they're delicious, you bitch ass motherfucker. But it's her question, so I'll let her answer it.
Job. Look, cheesecake is life, okay? If I was P. Diddy, you would have gave me some cheesecake. Nigga, give me my cheesecake. I fucking love cheesecake. Like, it's just top gods here. Like, from Oreo to strawberry to, like, caramel. Any cheesecake with ice cream, vanilla, ooh, nigga, I can't wait. I can't motherfucking wait till we get to Virginia and you gonna eat this fucking cheesecake that I'm gonna make. Cheesecake is amazing. I
Cheesecake,
fucking love
top
it.
tier.
Okay, no questions.
No
Top
questions.
tier.
That's it. We are your question about to be deleted. We need to answer that question. Um, Big Tech said, "How nervous are you during this interview?"
Extremely nervous. I'm still nervous. I'm extremely nervous. As much I'm still nervous. Even though Max said, "Hey, take your time," I'm still nervous. Goddamn it,
It's
please.
it's all right.
Promise you.
It's cool. Um,
It's promise. I won't be like this next interview next year.
I
I
believe you.
promise you.
Jaw asked, "Do you like horror games?"
I do
Perfect.
not.
That's content.
I do not. I don't. I don't like horror games at all. I was playing a horror game called The Mercury Assistant, and
Mm-hmm.
that was like one of the most scariest games I ever played. That shit was like, huh, I didn't like it, and especially who told me to buy that shit? Tara Boom. He fucking told me to buy it on the actual date. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. It wasn't bad. It was a great game. It was just scary. You know that white little creature just looks at you and
Yep.
just smile and just shake the goddamn room and just walked away. But yeah,
I hear
it was that.
excuses. Play that game. Um,
Oh.
that's content. Those are clips. Those are everything that you need to be putting on to the internet so you can grow your channel and your content in general. DJ asks, when are you streaming next? We need a Duckland stream neon. I assume that he meant now, but yeah,
Saturday. I will be crocheting. Saturday.
Saturday. You got your
Saturday,
information. Make sure you following Duck so you can view her on Saturday.
please.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And then I do get on my link on my bio, and then it has all my Discord, my Twitch, all the socials, like from Twitter, not Facebook because Facebook's off limits. But yeah, it's Yeah, please. I do have my updates on my Twitter more than my Instagram and Discord, which I really need to focus
Mhm.
on more. Because, come on, Black Twitter is amazing. But mostly, not only Black Twitter is amazing, but my community is more important than
Right.
Black Twitter,
Yep.
which is highly important. So definitely need to focus on that.
DJ asks, what kind of alcohol are you going to bring to Virginia Beach?
You asshole. Um, it's good on. Like I said, the first day, everybody will be drinking champagne, except for the two people that will be drinking. They're not gonna be left off. They're gonna be drinking like sparkling, water or like grape juice. So no, look, it's just gonna be champagne and like some Tito's vodka, and then like look, I drink differently. It's not gonna be no cognac. It's not gonna be no Hennessy. It's not gonna be any of all that because good Lord, DJ, remember last time you drank some cognac and it scared everybody. So cognac is out of the. It's just
Mm.
out. No, it's just gonna be out. But tequila, that's different. Yeah. We'll talk about it during our
Yeah, keep that shit
meeting.
in
So
meetings, sir. Not on the interview.
yes,
Anyways,
please.
anyways,
Well, we will talk about it later
uh-huh.
on.
Big Tex asks, who are your Twitter crushes?
my Twitter crushes. I don't have Twitter
Oh,
crushes. I have
oh,
Twitch
sorry, my bad.
crushes.
Twitch crushes. That's what
Twitch
I meant. My
crushes.
bad. I read the question wrong. I was on Negro time, I guess. Twitch crushes.
Not Negro time. Twitch. I would say Jason Blackheart. Dub
Dub don't stream
and
though.
Dub definitely don't stream, which is crazy.
You need to
He
stream,
needs to
Dub.
fucking
You
stream.
need to stream.
He needs to stream.
You
We
need to do it.
we
You
need to
ain't you
stream.
ain't here, but we let you know when you see this. You need to do it.
But yeah, Jason Blackheart, Dub, and Omega Omega Prime. I said Omega Prime. I would say Omega Shamron. Um, Omega Pro's girlfriend, forgot her name. She's very
Mm.
gorgeous. Oh my god, I fell in love with her. Forgot her fucking name, but I followed her and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Oh,
But yeah, her
okay.
that.
The decent amount of people. That's a lot, but it's cool.
Yeah.
And your last question is, if by crew, she said, if you weren't streaming, how would you be spending your time, whether it's creative or not?
Ooh, I would say try like school. School. If life wasn't really that much shitty, I would have focus on school and
School and
working.
working.
Most, yeah, school and working.
Lame. Thank God you got content creation. Thank God for Twitch. We in this bitch. We got Twitch. That's how we
Fuck
do it.
school.
All right, we do making some decent time. We still on time, a little early, but we good. We good. What would you say? Uh, what type of content? Sorry, what kind of future? What are your future and or current projects that you would like to share with us?
My future content, I would say I will be doing OnlyFans Family Feud, where I dress up as Steve Harvey, and I will pick two streamers, and they have to pick four of the very best contestants, very best people they know, and in order to win, they win money. So I don't know how much money they're going to get, but I'm thinking
That's a
like
lot of money. Fuck
$200.
them niggers.
But
Fuck them
yeah,
niggers.
that's a lot of money. Yeah, it's going to be right
Mm.
after our vacation. I probably right after the vacation.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yeah.
it.
And like I said, and then now Josh said, "Do you like horror games?" So I'm gonna play. Even though I don't like playing horror games, I would try to play more horror games now. Like Amnesia. I would say I was gonna say Fahrenheit, but that's not a horror game. That's like more
Yeah.
suspense. Um, I'm thinking, yeah, more Amnesia, Devour. Um, Pretty much more. There's still going to be more horror games I need to play, but it's just like it's in a hold up ever since I played the Mercury Assistant. So I'm still a little shook up on Mercury Assistant. That motherfucker, that
Yes, it
game is
is.
scary. Okay,
Now,
no,
are you
it's
not
fucking
playing
scary.
these games because you're scared, or are you not playing these games because you just don't like horror games?
Because
Yeah,
I'm
sounds
scared.
like an excuse. Get back to it. Anyways, you heard what she said. More horror screams, no more
Okay,
horror streams coming in. More clips to be making, more
okay,
content to be posting. You got it. We need it. Do it.
yes,
That,
yes, okay.
that's it. Um, Last question is: do you have any questions for me? Or a question? Let's say question. I keep saying
Ooh,
questions, and people keep asking me two questions. No, it's
question,
question.
question. When are you gonna make some skits? Because the last skit was Google versus Hulu. I said Google versus Hulu. Google versus Bing. When are you gonna make that? Are you gonna make a part two?
I don't
Oh my god! Because
thank
honey, that was
you.
hilarious.
I haven't figured it
Especially
out yet. We'll see what happens.
yes, please. It's fucking hilarious. Do part two. I would love it. When are you
I
gonna make
don't
it?
know. I have to. I mean, I wrote a part two. I wrote a part two of it. I never made it though. It's just an idea. All my skits are ideas. I have like 200 skits that I haven't done yet. That are just ideas. I just haven't put those on to outside of my paper. And I write ideas quite often with skits. It's just when I lost my green screen and all that other shit. When I say lost, it means I took it down. I don't feel like putting it back up. When I did that, it was just like,
Mm.
because then I got to set up all my lights again. I got to do this, and that. Like I don't need it, but I like a little green screen. Um, at that point, I'm just lazy. But I want to put a skit out in the next couple of months, but we're going to see because some skits are actual skits, and some are more like a reel. But I haven't figured out which one is which. That's why I have so many ideas because they could either be 30 seconds to 3 minutes. I don't really know which one it is, and because I'm a writer, script writer for myself,
Mm-hmm.
it depends. So I say look out, but it ain't nowhere. It ain't nowhere. It ain't nowhere near being existent yet. But we'll see what happens. I need to repost that shit because I don't think anybody has seen me do it because I've been out of the loop for the last 2 years since I made the last one. So we'll see what happens. I want to put out something in a couple of months. But that was the last question. How are we feeling?
I feel better now, but I'm extravagant. I feel refreshed doing this interview because I can now when you finish uploading, I can like go back and be like, hey, this is what I need to work on, and I'm going to do it. There's so many things that I need to work on.
I think anybody can do it.
From talking, playing with my community to playing with horror games. Even though I don't like it. I said I don't like it. Even though I'm
Right.
scared of playing horror
I
games.
mean,
But yeah.
everybody could use a little self improvement, um, especially in content creation. Fuck, most fell. And when it comes to Discord, you know I deleted my entire Discord. And my whole objective was that one, I wasn't getting a lot of traffic. Um, Two, I felt like a lot of people that I had in my Discord were also in other Discords of people that I already knew. So my objective was to be in just one Discord where everybody knew where I was, and eventually everybody would slowly push everybody's Discord into one Discord. So the OnlyFans Discord is for everybody to be in there, which we do, but not just us, but our viewers as well. Our community is interconnected. But that was the goal. But it didn't happen like that, and that's fine. My everybody has their own Discord for themselves, and their personalities and so forth, and they put time and energy into that stuff. So I don't expect anybody to do that, but if someone feels like their Discord is overwhelming them, or inactive, or whatever, or inactive, and whatever, then they can do that, just like I did. Because running your own Discord is tough. I mean, I technically run OnlyFans in that sense that I'm always in there, but I don't. Anybody can add stuff to it. I just be adding a lot more shit to it because I'm just there all the time. So yeah, to to have access to your community on Discord and talk to them and stuff like that, that's a lot. I ran a whole Discord server twice, and that shit was a lot. You got people doing stuff they ain't supposed to. You got people talking, trying to keep up conversations, trying to keep conversations going, and I just got tired of it. I said, okay, here's you all have rings to this shit. I'm going, goodbye, and I left. I have visited, a couple of times as a different person to see what was up, and it ain't the same, When I was there, shit was popping for the most part, but now that I'm not there anymore, it's not. But keep the community not interested, but keeping them just keeping them in general and focusing on building that community. It can be tough sometimes when you have your own life and people, especially viewers, don't have the ability to stop and say, hey, you have a life outside of this. So why,
Right.
I can understand why you don't talk too much or why you're not always around, but not everybody's like that. Some people are children, kids that don't have lives. People just want your time and energy 24/7, and it really, if your community is trashed, and you just gotta get rid of some people. But don't let anybody hassle you or haggle you on whatever. It's your stream, it's your content. They are just viewers. They have some type of power to push a vote or do channel points and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, everything you do is by you. So yeah, you'll get your community eventually. Not you'll get your community. You have your community. You'll get to your community eventually. But just letting them know that you care and all this other stuff is important. But don't be afraid to take breaks. Don't be afraid to exist outside of streaming. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to push yourself, because you stop streaming, you start getting lazy, like, I'll stream tomorrow, like Sora. Then you will have a lot of issues. You know what I'm saying? But just keep doing what you're doing and keep bringing the content. That's it, really. Yeah. Just keep bringing content. We need more ducklings out there. We want niggas outside the Twitch con lined up with duck hats, duck shoes, duck onesies, and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? We want an army of ducklings. You know what I'm saying?
Duck hat.
So the only way we're gonna get there is by keep making content and not stopping. But do stop when you need to give yourself a mental health break and a physical break, or if work gets up your ass and you can't stop them. Fuck you, Sora. Anyways, I appreciate you, Duck. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for stopping by for the interview. I know interviews are tough. I did my first interview, and after I did my first interview, I realized that I could talk. So it's always important for me to give people these interviews and allow them to, find a part of themselves they don't remember or share stuff about themselves that they care to share. And, just something that helps them to be better at doing whatever they need to. Because who knows? One day you might be on NBC News or what is it, Good Morning America, and then it just say, oh, Good Morning America. We have Duck Goes Quack, a famous streamer on Twitch, with us live to sing How to Be a Duck, her latest single. I don't know. We waiting for it, We're background dancers and shit going quack, 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 quack. Some shit like that. We waiting for it. So just keep going.
Yeah, they gotta wear like hot dogs and shit, with the duck on their head. Just have the hot dog.
That's
You know the
the Glizzy
Snapchat hot
Bombers.
dog. They're
That's
gonna be like
the
that.
other single. It's called the Glizzy Bombers.
I want my backup dancers to have a glizzy costume and they dance like the Snapchat hot dog with the little duck in the head.
I mean, that's what you gotta get, but we gotta keep going. That's all you gotta to do. You gotta keep going. But yeah.
Yes. Gotta keep going.
Yes. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Duck says she's streaming on Saturday. So if you haven't followed Duck yet, do it now. Follow her on her platforms. I will be streaming eventually. I think tonight. I might not. We'll see. But we also have a tournament tomorrow, so do tune in for that. But besides that, I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you, Duck. I hope that you have a great night. Make sure you get some food in you. And, if you're playing golf with friends and you don't want to tell me next time, I'll find you and I'll hunt you down.
Hey,
I don't no. I don't hear no excuses. I will find you and I will hunt you down. Good. That's all I want to hear.
Okay.
Anyways, appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all tell Duck to fucking make sure that she invite the homies to games. And y'all have a great night. Eat well, see well, stay safe out there in the streets, and stay blessed. Love y'all.